Hi, I'm Matt Kelly. I'm a partner and business designer with DoTank. And what I want to talk with you about a little bit is our process for insight selling, which is really how do you take design tools and work with a team to grow accounts, to understand your existing state with them, to figure out your journey going forward with those clients to help provide more value and grow the relationship. So this is something that we do a lot, and it's actually kind of a mashup of a bunch of different design tools. We'll use the business model canvas, and we'll do that in the beginning to look at a realistic view of what your current state relationship is with that prospect or with that client. So in this case, you're going to be very granular when you're looking at the customer segments. So who are the actual individual people with whom you have a relationship? And what is the value that you provide to that account today? So this is a powerful thing to do, whether you're a solo operator or whether you're working with teams, to actually look at how do we create, deliver, and capture value with a client in the present state. Now, we start by kind of looking at that, and we can do a little bit of work here looking at the history too. How did we get to this spot? But what we really then want to look at is to go all the way into the beautiful and bright future and start thinking about what is our vision for this account. And this isn't just the self-interested vision in terms of the size of prize and how much money you can make, although that's part of it. Realistically, you want to think about your ambition, but also what is your shared vision with that client? How well do you understand them, and what's the new journey that you can help take them on? And you'll want to put some actual kind of detail around that. So how do you provide some more information around that vision? And that could be a target number, right? You know, it could be a target number. It could be some new kind of practice or program areas that you actually want to work on with them. It depends. This is a conversation for you to have with your team. So understanding who you are today and then having a clear sense of what the ambition's like and where you can go, then you can start actually thinking about that journey that you can go on with your team. And you're not going to want to just look at, where we're going and where we are today, but you want to start thinking about that client's context, for example. What do you see in terms of factors and forces that influence their business, and where do you see areas where they can help? How well do you actually understand that persona? So we talk about getting inside your client's head to think about their pains, their gains, their jobs to be done. These are different things that you can do by using a mashup of different visual tools to think about with your team where you are today, where you're going, and where that opportunity lies. Now, a key thing that you want to do if you're using these tools in a session with your team is to ultimately drive towards critical next steps. So if your business model with the client is this today, what does that business model look like a year from now, 6 months from now, some kind of given point in time in the future? Are there new clients, new people that you want to meet within the system? Do you think that there's a new offer that you haven't really done with them before, but that you can actually do with them? Is there a new revenue stream that you think you can capture? Is there a different channel or means of engagement so that you can change the relationship you have with that client? Today, are you seen as a service provider with that client? Do you want to be more of a strategic partner? What's your ambition for how you want to move the needle in the relationship with that client? And what do you need to do in order to get there? So there's a whole range of things that we do when we work with clients to go through this journey, to think about who they are today, where they want to go, what are the ambient factors in their context, and what can they understand from an empathetic view of that person's pains, gains, and jobs to be done in order to grow that account. So lots of really neat things that you can do. I encourage you to give it a shot, take those design tools that you've used, and really put them on a targeted path to look at the specific relationship that you have with a given client or prospect that you have today. All right, thank you.